Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Cyberpunk 2077 Blind. I'm your host, Lasan Faye. And, well, I've got some things to do. I will be going there, but I actually want to take care of this. You know, finding these tarot cards that I know I have access to at the moment. Because I can. And apparently there's no one here. Severance! Change of plans. We'll be shutting down this at the end of the year. Oops, sorry. Wrong message. Or wrong button. I guess. Sure, I'll take that. And the monies. Well, it's certainly not growing anymore. It no longer exists. Authorization not found. Oops. Not what I wanted. So wait. Change of plans. All zeros. Great. One of these days I will hit the right button. Oops. Access granted. There's no one here. And up.
Who would have thought?
And there we go. But ultimately, no real reason to come here, other than the fact that I wanted that. Maybe there is a side quest that does take you out here, I don't know. I will take those, though. Alright, and there are two more that I know I can access at the moment. Or at least I'm fairly certain I can access. Alright, one's over here. And the only reason why I know this is because I spent a little bit of time looking at the map before pressing the record button. Oh, that. Pardon.
Hey!
Okay. Yep, here it is.
Oh, well.
And there we have the Emperor. And you know what? I want a bike. I'll appreciate the fact that it apparently came out of Arasaka. Alright, and now real quick, we're gonna go up here. Oh god, oh god. Well, at least it looks like I'm wearing a helmet with the weird headgear I've got going.
Hey, V. Michael called. Before sundown. Out front of the Mega Tower. Gonna be there?
Of course I will.
Oh.
See you then.
Okay. Well, that's gonna take a bit of a priority.
Hey, watch it.
Eh. Okay, nope, not waiting on you. Alright, tighter turns than what I necessarily want. Okay, and here's the highway. Now we can go for a bit. To some oil fields. And good, there's a nice little fast travel point there. Alright. And we're gonna hop off. And take that. Oh, shite. Well, it didn't take any damage from that. Guess I can be grateful there. Note to self, pay attention to where there is a handrail and where there is not one. Okay. In the corner. Alright, so you don't say anything now that I've scanned it. Gotcha. I can deal with that. Alright. Alright. So, I would do this, but... Yep. I think the last one, I need to wait a little bit. Sometime in the afternoon? What time is it? Morning. Gosh. I need to maybe achieve some sort of fashion. Or at least consistency. with my fashion. All right, all the way over here. Make that easy. Don't force myself to drive it. And we're gonna wait and let time pass. Hey V, I was tidying up the bedroom when I realized there's way more space here than I need all to myself. If you ever want to leave a few things at my place, feel free. Something cozy to slip into, or maybe just a box of grenades. You know, the usual. I can appreciate that. Alright, okay, I didn't think I had much.
Come on, what's the matter? What's going on?
That's enough.
Hey, V. You ready?
Guess that's that.
Oh man, you're screwing with my head.
There we go. Yelling comes easy. Take me out somewhere.
So glad he came.
Fucking board is on the apartment.
Mulled it over in my head. Y'all were right. Sometimes the only rational course of action is a kick in the nuts and a bullet between the eyes.
That's all you ever
There.
You nervous, Tom?
good to
How'd you know?
First time you've done anything like this. Just imagine you're doing what a doll does, just different program. You're great at that.
Alright, so...
Any idea how I can get to Hiromi?
Pulled the blueprint, got it all figured out. Okay, not all, but we're good on the penthouse. Best bet's to access it from the service level. Got a way in from there.
Okay.
Just
Alright.
remember, let the behavioral chip do what it wants. Got no time to deliberate and weigh decisions. Just follow your instincts. Freeze, tense up even for a second. Could cost you your life.
Alright, so...
And Maiko, where's she?
Meeting with Hiromi to avoid raising any suspicions.
She'll make him stay put until we're in.
Okay, so...
Alright, we going in?
Let's do this.
Okay. Give me just a second, just a second.
Hello and welcome to N54 News.
Okay, maintenance. I guess I'll press that, shall I?
From the Badlands.
You two head in right after us. Go straight to Clouds.
About fucking time.
Outlaws. Corporate security forces responded.
Stay
with
sharp.
force only
Gang
as
goons
they
might be
left
lurking.
the fort after their escape route had been cut off. Although several military vehicles suffered
Okay.
damage, the nomads have failed to open them.
Got a jack into the panel on the other. They'll see us. Can you take them out?
Why does everything here always have to go to shit?
Okay.
Entropy.
Why?
Alright, so there's you.
I'm getting sick of this. I'm a soldier, not a fucking heavy.
Ready or not, here I come.
the fuck?
There isn't a body to alert them!
Come on, someone there?
They'll see us. Get out of sight. Peekaboo! Where are you?
I'll help.
Killing is fun!
Meet you by the panel.
Yep. Sorry. Meant to be quieter about that. I'll take that. I really did want to stealth that, I promise.
Everyone all in position?
Tom and Roxy should already be at Clouds. We go on Maiko's signal. They'll mop up security, you deal with Hiromi. But first, you gotta get into the penthouse.
Get in breach security. Get me in the penthouse.
Thought I could do it, but... Sorry, it's not gonna happen.
Damn.
Gotta manage on your own.
Not coming with me?
More likely not to be detected if you're alone. And besides, I'll be more useful here. If they activate any alarms, I can override.
Okay.
Okay. On my way.
Elevator's on the other side. Be safe.
Yep. Will do. Just gonna do this real quick. Alright, 55 to 7A. Okay, so 55, 7A, 7A, 1C, 7A, BD, 1C, 1C. Okay. So, 55, 7A, 1C, 7A. Got all that. Okay, local network. Yeah, we'll leave those be.
Underground following a high-magnitude earthquake. But thanks to their Sue's Lake 2 hibernation implants, the miners were able to survive without access.
So I want the roof.
How's the sitch?
They're inside at Clouds.
Who's taking which floor?
I'll take the lower level. Tom will head upstairs.
We're all set.
Good, good. I like to hear that.
Has announced plans to establish a new colony on the Red Planet.
Okay.
Post base will be subdivided into 3 areas: industrial, scientific, and residential. 10 residential modules are already
Alright, on the roof.
at a starting
Jump
rate
down
of
onto the balcony. Careful though, okay?
at half the price, yes. But can you
Alright, so...
I'll be late. I told you, I have shit tons of work. No, don't wait up. I don't want any fucking dinner. Everything you cook tastes like sawdust anyway.
Wow.
Love you too.
On my mark. Go!
Ah, shit. Hey, actually, you know what? Do I have any perks I can spend? 'Cause, yeah. Okay. Silent and deadly. Ooh, I could move faster for a little bit. That could be nice. Okay, clean work. Okay. Yeah. Okay, not all these I can get. Gonna think about this for a second. Hang on. Okay, so thought about things for a quick second, and actually, I'm going to grab a couple of things, even when that aren't necessarily stealth related. But I am utilizing that. I'm not utilizing this yet, so I may wait until I have mods to silence my weapons. Ooh, but yes, that. I did want to get that. Anything else? That may prove useful. Let's make that. Crafting. Yeah. So what do I have here? Cripple movement. Cyberware malfunction. Overheat, which I have had used against me. Reboot optics, which I already own. Request backup. Huh. Deafens the target. Okay. Huh. Kind of like that. Okay. Alright, now that I've spent way too much time. Yep, sure. Give me the junk. Alright, back to sneaking. Okay. Who and what is where? I know there is someone out here. Industrial shutters, which I could open. Okay. Floodlights. Was there something up there I could hack? Oh shit, there you are. Nope, low. Okay. He's like just over there. Is he gonna move again? Wow, how did I miss seeing him? And how did he miss seeing me? It's okay. He'll move. Unless...
Did you hear Tektronika's testing a freefall module?
Yeah, and?
CEO tested himself in the Grand Canyon.
Whew.
You think it was his idea?
Yes. Sales are dead. It's a publicity stunt.
Well, then he'll get what's coming to him at the bottom.
You fucking wish. People like him never get what's coming to them.
No, you do it today, or you forget about the whole thing. I
Okay.
don't care about
They're
any
downstairs.
problems you have. No, can't. I got this fight coming up. Yeah. The client is waiting on the course. Evening? She'll lose all her eddies that hold them by then. I don't care how you do it. Get a fucking Delamain for all I care.
Well, Delamain's out of business, so, Okay, so he is the only one there. Okay. Are you gonna stay there? I'm probably overthinking this. I am almost definitely overthinking this. Okay, so he walks over there. And he walks over to the balcony. So I want to get him while he's facing the picture. Which he does face it for a bit of time. But I'm going to take this angle of approach. This way I know for sure the people downstairs don't see me.
punched the alarm.
Not if I got anything to say about it.
Oh, Jesus, fuck! Floor's clear. I killed him. I killed them all. Same here.
Go to the surveillance cam in front of the security room.
And yep, I will take that. And that.
Here, finally. Was beginning to think you wouldn't make it.
Right, wrong. Chicks will give you shit no matter what you do. This one's a real charmer, too.
Oh yeah.
I don't like her either. Tries too hard. Didn't want to trip any alarms. Had to come through quietly.
Fast forward a year.
Can we get this over with?
Why are there 3 guys? What's she playing at?
That's our target, Hiromi Sato.
What are they watching?
Demo reel of Cloud's next top doll. Specially selected by yours truly. Lucky girl's gonna replace Evelyn. Hope she proves smarter.
So...
Who are the other 2?
Target audience of today's presentation. Hiromi answers to them directly. Now they're gonna watch him die in a pool of his own piss.
This is not what we agreed.
Look at me. See this? This is a look of unfucking surprise on my face.
I know the clause. To them, power is a question of strength, ruthlessness. This is the only way.
Maiko!
I'm about to jack him out. They will not be chirpy after the rude awakening. One show ends, another begins. Just as good and unforgettable. Understand?
Maiko, our plan made no allowance for witnesses.
A show of force, we said. And any show requires an audience. I know how this needs to play out, better than anyone. You gotta trust me. I've thought this through, many times.
Lovely.
Meaning you want to replace Hiromi.
Mm-hmm.
Even if that means joining the Tiger Claws.
How the fuck else do you expect me to protect Clouds from other gangs?
Don't like this one bit.
Too late for second thoughts. Tom and Roxy've done their part. Your little doll revolution is underway. Either we consolidate and win it all, or let everything go to waste.
Fine.
Do your thing.
Fine.
Well, she is no Parker. Wait. What's going on? Who is this?
Living proof that Hiromi Sato's time is up. This merc has already disturbed the clientele at Clouds once. And now she's invaded Mr. Sato's private residence. As if that were not enough, this is where Hiromi's sheer incompetence has led all of us to.
What the hell?
I have long looked upon Hiromi Sato's foolish, inept endeavors. But this? I think it's obvious he has outlived his usefulness.
V, what the fuck's she doing?
Clouds needs new management.
Am I to understand that this future manager stands before me now, speaking with such zeal?
With your permission.
Over my dead body. We were gonna get rid of him.
Am I to understand these as your conditions?
V, you gotta take him down. That's why we're here.
Hiromi's gotta go.
So I have been told. And what then?
Will you execute all the clients and leave the doors to fuck one another instead?
Crap. Well, at least this one's not timed.
Well? Well?
Maiko will make sure you receive a steady flow of funds in exchange for full autonomy. She'll continue running things as she has run them till now. But from now on, it'll be official.
Maida-san?
I have nothing to add.
You know what always annoyed me about Hiromi? He had no vision.
Call off this massacre.
He is a man who will not scratch the end of his nose unless you tell him with which hand to do it.
Ah, that's why I couldn't pick it.
We have one last formality to fulfill.
At midday tomorrow, I will present to you terms to which you will agree.
Your engagement ends here. If ever you should require stable employ, we are not difficult to find.
I'll think about it.
Thank you.
Can I have the sword?
Come
Thanks.
with me, V. Thanks, V. First transfer from Cloud's new manager coming your way.
Didn't do it for you.
Don't need your eddies.
But you can have them. And have Judy wrapped around your neck.
Keep them. Buy yourself something nice.
The hell did you do, V? No time to talk now. Just get out of there. You're clear for the elevator. I'll be waiting by Jig Street.
Good. I want to go through? Eh. Looks like I can't. Do anything anyway. And down to the ground floor. Well, how pissed are you?
You just stood there and watched her play us? At least you had the decency not to take her eddies.
Technically, you're my client, not her.
Changes this big need to come gradually. Revolution always sounds great in theory. The Night City is about wheeling and dealing.
That's where you and I differ. For you, it's about profit. For me, it's about the people.
First casualties of revolution? Revolutionaries. Bring anarchy to Clouds and it'd go to shit. Everybody'd wind up in the street.
Fine. I'm sorry. Got carried away. This ain't how I imagined things panning out.
Yeah, I bet not.
Guess I should get used to it. No matter what you do, life's always gonna throw you a curveball.
Your frustration, I get it.
Don't take this personally, but I gotta cool down. Gonna go. Thanks for the help, V. Thank you again.
Don't mention it. See you around, Judy.
Alright, there we go. Ugh. No, that was the right choice. I do actually think that. No, that is not the job I'm doing. Now we'll go back to this. Yeah, nope. This one it is. Actually... Sure. Follow the yellow dotted line. Unless, is there a store nearby? Food, junk shop. Not really. Not what I want anyway. Alrighty. I'm in combat?
What now? Call for backup, crack some heads open, drag
Welcome back.
I told you, dog. Afterlife's all about threat.
So, you ready? Rogue should be here any minute.
Okay, one more time. Just gonna talk to Rogue about Smasher, right? Then you'll hand me the wheel, hop back in the passenger seat.
That is the plan. Don't worry. I'll be gentle. You might even enjoy it.
Actually, regretting this already. Okay. I'm ready.
All right.
Fucking time.
Look a little different. Fuss with your hair, or...
Fuck, it's good to be back.
Never knew you'd gone off somewhere. What's your poison?
Tequila old fashioned. Top it up with beer. And sprinkle in some chili.
Silverhand special. Been a while since anyone ordered that.
Surprised I remembered that.
Give me another.
You got it.
If you drink away all my money, I'm gonna be pissed. Johnny.
Cassius Ryder. Name mean anything to you?
Mm-hmm. Tattoo guy. How do you know the name?
We go back. Where'll I find him?
Got a salon in Watson, Pershing Street.
Oh,
so what'll it be? Billy Goat or the other one?
Other one. She's gonna love it.
Sure she will. Jeremiah Grayson. Heard he's an operator for Smasher. But you didn't hear that from me.
Hey, who are you again?
Yeah. Could say we had something in common. Ruby Collins. Sloppy second for Grayson after I banged her.
Lovely.
Hey! What the?
Hey, drink slinger.
Simón! Simón!
¡Más rápido!
Oh gosh.
Simón! Simón! I win!
Left or right?
Alright.
Think I got something better. Hey, you Ruby?
What? You've heard about me?
Oh,
Let's get out of here. Tell you what I heard. Then you'll show me if I'm right. Just got a little biz to take care of first.
Lovely.
Yo! Get your fucking paws off Ruby. She ain't going anywhere with you. She's on that clock, got it?
So are you guys. Get back to work.
I'ma crush that bitch!
Be waiting outside.
You waiting for me?
Let's go back to my place.
Seriously? And you steal a
Where
junk
to?
car.
Martin Street. But take the long way.
Look good on you. Got a light?
Seriously, you're gonna, like, kill my lungs, drink away all my money. Dang it, Johnny.
Oh my god! Ah!
Well, at least you had the decency to not crash my car.
Fuck. We could have died.
Ruby.
Maybe I'll call.
Ruby, focus. I need to talk to Grayson.
Oh, Johnny, don't you dare.
Hello, Night City.
V. Spit blood first thing every morning?
Talk about something else, please.
Sure. First time you walked up, sensed there was something familiar about you.
Blah, blah, Johnny told you. Feel like shit.
No surprise there. Don't remember a thing, huh?
Let's just say, I see some huge fucking black holes.
He called me early morning. Of course, I thought it was you. And I thought, cute kid. Too bad she's gone completely whacked.
Came to see for yourself, huh? Morbid curiosity.
Mm-hmm. And I found Johnny Silverhand.
Feels weird, this. You knowing about Johnny?
Face is changing, you know. Still look like V, but that mean smirk, I'd know it anywhere.
Great.
How he talks, moves, how he smokes.
I don't smoke.
I know. Could never confuse you two. So sleep soundly.
Smasher, he tell you about him?
Yes. Didn't know he'd come back to NC. Johnny found some way to get at him.
Wait... Grayson?
Jeremiah Grayson. Works for Smasher. Johnny got a tip off some stripper, don't ask me how. Ebonique. Just that. Still, let me see what I can do. We're gonna get that son of a bitch.
Know what Smasher's been up to all this time?
Disappeared after the Sokka Tower assault in 2023. All thought he was gone for good.
Wow.
Then suddenly reappeared. Did a few Mondo jobs for Arasaka, then went right back to ground. Nobody's seen him in years. Except Grayson, apparently.
Can I help at all?
In your state? You're useless. Almost. I'll buzz you when I learn something.
Okay.
Thanks. I feel sick.
Unbelievable that bastard's somewhere in your head.
We're trying to get him out. You suck.
Fuck.
You ought to be the one puking right now.
Yeah, well, life ain't fair.
Sure picked the right moment to bolt out of my body.
Ought to be happy I left it all. Let's get out of here.
I am. Look at me, spewing joy and rainbows.
Like a fucking ray of sunshine. Well, we moving?
Ugh.
Shit!
Okay. Okay, so, upload a virus to Empathy subnet. Meet Adam and Larry. Adam's the bad guy, Larry's our client. Once upon a time, two friends opened a club called Empathy. Things got off the ground pretty quickly. The Eddies poured in. Their popularity surged. They were surrounded by hordes of young ladies. And one question at the back of their minds. Who's got their hand in whose pockets? Adam or Larry? The blame fell at our innocent, naive Larry. What does Adam do? He changes the club's access codes, made a few shady deals, and hired animals as bouncers. If you were Larry, wouldn't you be pissed? Here's what you're going to do. You're going to break into Empathy, upload the attached virus to their net, and bring the club's operations to a standstill. Empathy won't budge an inch until Adam, comes back as old pal Larry with open arms. Sounds like a breeze, right? Just keep everything quiet, no witnesses, and everyone will be happy. Ugh. Yeah, well... I need the room to stop spinning.
The hell is this place?
Place where you can puke all over the carpet, no problem. Beggar, not chooser.
Huh. What did I just finish? This. Now, I don't ask you for much, but I got a Zero Smasher myself. That motherfucker thinks he's invincible. Worse, so does Rogue. All these years, Arasaka Tower's been haunting her. Enough's enough. I'm taking control this one time. I'm finding him. I'm wiping Atom Smasher off the face of the earth. Yeah, along with my liver and stomach and lungs. Okay. Okay. That's a very high. You know what? Sure. Nice, easy job. So is that. And that's now a low danger, which probably means I could just shoot everyone. Mad. Alright, no more stairs down. Oh, I'm at the Dewdrop Inn. Okay, what am I doing here? He's a ghost. Yeah. I see. I'm not actually at the Dewdrop Inn. Lovely. There. Take me there. Alright. All the way down here. Surely this won't go terribly. Yep, I've been over here before. Bathroom. Water closet. Junk to sell.
Mr. Whitey, you drop that milquetoast killer and rush to the nearest store for a taste of sweet, sweet, sweet clean speed. Cause life is too short to be slow.
Okay. What's here? Okay, so... One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ugh. So I may not get my 8th. BD, 1C. Okay. Yep, definitely not. So I can go 7A, 1C, BD, BD, 55, 55, 55, 55. Hey.
Excuse me?
Oh, my bad. Kinda spaced out. Welcome to the Dewdrop Inn, where every day begins with a smile.
Mm-hmm.
Chill place you got here. Quiet, calm.
Think so? Probably owe all that to 6th Street. Anyone tries to harass our guests, they keep them out good. Oh shit. You ain't with the cops, are ya?
More the opposite.
Phew. Good. I ain't supposed to talk to cops.
Was supposed to meet someone here. Name's Booker Updike.
Okay.
Well, is he here?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just filling in for my Choom BFF. She's under the knife today.
Ah.
Anything available short notice?
One sec. Checking. Oh, yeah. Got one on the ground floor. That okay?
Sure.
I'll take it.
Nova. Room's number 106. Oh, but hold on. I gotta read you this. Dewdrop Inn cannot be held liable for damages to personal effects and guest well-being. We reserve the right to deny service by force if necessary. Please enjoy your stay.
Thanks. Like I never left home.
All right.
Rage! Fury! Carnage! Through! Follow your instinct! All pleasure.
Okay. Okay, files. Guest list. Alright, so Booker would have been in room 103. Complaint. Good morning. I realize that the Dewdrop Inn is a budget motel and I've tried to keep my expectations of it in check, but what I've found here lies well below the low bar I had already set. Constant noise, fumes, and junkies. Conditions. Okay, we do it like this. You can use room 203 upstairs. Take the equipment in there. The previous guest lived like a goddamn rabid hog in there, so I can't rent it in its current condition anyways. But I do have some conditions. 1, you don't sell your product to other motel guests. 2, no gunfire on the premises. And 3, my cut is 5%. Done. 5% is yours. La-di-da. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I'll take those. Pay for going in here.
Have been reported among the 166, and 101. Eyewitness accounts point to interclan disputes. Unaffiliated persons has not exceeded the average.
101. Well, who are you? You're a techie.
Ugh, not a looker. Might even be worse than your place.
Ha ha.
So...
Suffocated, looks like. Probably in his sleep.
A peaceful death at this town? Guy won the jackpot.
No kidding.
Ugh, gonna puke.
Smell that, right? The ventilation.
Vapors from the room upstairs.
Wait, is that... Ah, neoamphetamine.
Mean to tell me you can pin the exact drug from just a whiff? Like a police dog or what?
I'd say more like a sommelier.
Aha.
Take a look upstairs. Got a feeling our Ripper's supply's up there. Somewhere close to a vent.
Yeah.
Hey, you work here?
Nah, just fucking taking in the sights.
Asked you nicely. Should I ask another way?
Alright. No need getting worked up. Yeah, I work maintenance. Plumber, electrician, and everything.
Alright. Cool.
Hey, you work here?
No, that's not what I wanted.
Nah, just fucking take. Don't let me get in your way.
Well, hey, cool.
Nah, just fucking taking in the sights.
Asked you nicely. Should I ask another way?
Alright. No need. Don't let me get in your way.
Okay. Access point. Yeah, I'll take that. Alrighty. Okay. 1C. BD. 1C. One C. 55, 55, 55. 2, 3. There aren't enough spaces. Gotcha. Okay. Alright. Messages. Those are the same ones. Same thing as downstairs. Seven A. 7A, 1C, 7A. Okay. There isn't an E9 on that one. Okay. Well, actually, so, Alright, so E9, 55, 1C. E9, 55, 1C. 7A, 1C. Okay. $55, 1C, 7A, 1C. Alright. Anything else in here? More Eddies. More junk.
All right. No need getting worked up. Yeah, I work maintenance, plumber. All right. No need getting.
You're in brain dance, aren't you? More or less. You're not gonna care.
Blue Moon, Red Menace, Purple Force, it's us, cracks! After making waves in Tokyo, Sydney, and Paris, their next stop is on your doorstep. Next city, expect the unexpected!
Well... Ah. Okay, so there are at least 3 folks in there. Do I have any? I don't have anything that's silenced. I know I don't. I don't know why I'm asking. I don't have a silencer mod. Or an attachment. Advantage. Yeah, no. Where'd my sniper go? Okay. Actually, I still prefer... Alright, they can move. You stand up. Walk off that way. Alright, and what do you do when you come back? Do you come back? Well, no, you have to come back. At some point... Alright, that's you turning around. And coming back to there. Okay. Do you have anything? Alright, and... ouch. After I get a little bit more looking around. Okay. 1C, 55, 1C. $55, 55, 7A. $55, 1C, 55, 55, 7A. There we go. Okay.
All right. No need getting work.
Yep, moving on. I'm not. Don't worry. Alright, and now I get to a drop point. Okay. Don't go as the crow flies. Do have, like, pretty decent stamina, though. Yeah, not worth it. Yeah, I was gonna say that previous street would have probably taken me over this. And deposited.
Sophie, the beta asset's secure? Padrissimo. And I'm putting you down for 10 bonus points for solving the mystery of Booker's fate. It's clean work, V. Contract's closed. Gratitude's on the way.
Glad to hear it. Alright, and sell all this junk I just picked up. Please. You know what? I think this is a good place to end this episode. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in. And in the meantime, in between time, take care, have fun, and happy trails.